Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin. This video is going to be something I don't really do all that often, but this was a research project for me on something that I was very much interested in. It's about the question of what happened to my favorite WoW YouTubers. I think a lot of us can probably imagine a favorite WoW YouTuber you watch or you used to watch, and maybe those people have dropped out of the whole WoW content creating thing. So I wanted to ask and answer the question, what happened to those guys? Where did the content go? And kind of explain it. This is an opinion-based piece and what I think would happen to all the content that used to fill YouTube to the brim with a variety of PvE and PvE videos that were very much highly edited. To answer the question of what happened to some of the content creators and the content types that are just simply not around anymore. Again, this video is an opinion piece of what I think changed on YouTube side and within WoW community, how they correlate to each other, and what happened to your old school WoW content creators. And first of all, let's just answer something simple. YouTube is no longer profitable. I personally wouldn't know the maximum amount of money someone can make from YouTube, but Swifty would. Being YouTube and running one of the biggest WoW channel for as long as he did, making a variety of videos, getting millions of views on some of them. YouTube went through a lot of policy changes from back days of when Swifty made videos in, let's say, Wrath to Legion. And a lot of these policy changes kind of affect this. Now, there's a lot to cover with the policy changes, and they're kind of boring to cover in detail, so let me give you a TLDR. If your content has violence, political stuff, offensive material ranging from just foul language like saying f***ing shit, or racial stuff, then you might have your videos put on a back burner. Companies don't want their ads running on stuff like this, and YouTube decides who gets better ads. Swifty's claim is that WoW is a violent video game, so it puts you on the back of the gravy train from the get-go.
If I swear, your revenue gets cut in half. If you swear. Now, I don't swear, but video games are considered violent, so it gets cut in half. Video games automatically considered violent? Yes. The problem is you're limited to advertisers. You're only limited to certain advertisers that do gaming companies or consoles, or, you know, I don't know. You don't get premium ads. Premium ads are only for YouTubers that are PG rated, or maybe you have some kind of a vlog that's not offensive, it's not political. There's like a whole list of things. It can't be political, can't be offensive, it can't be profanity. So if you're playing Just Dance or Minecraft, it's considered violent category. No, not Minecraft, but World of Warcraft is violent. First-person shooters are violent because they have guns. Battlefield is violent. Overwatch is violent. Even League of Legends is violent.
Now I tried the whole restrict mode for my channel, and you'll see that most of my videos are up. You'll actually have a hard time figuring out which videos are on there and which ones aren't. And I haven't taken a close look to figure out which ones are or aren't. But if it was about violent video games, I don't think they would be on there. If it was about swearing, Swifty uses mother flower while I say it how it is, and mine is unrestricted. So I have no idea. But this does go to show you is there's a lot of YouTubers that have an opinion on what the restricted mode is and how the ads work, but no one is ever right because the system isn't clean and cut. You can compare a lot of people and you can have a lot of assumptions, but it's hypotheses. But maybe everybody's situation is different. Maybe Swifty made like a video and then now his whole channel is in the like blacklisted section, but I haven't made that video yet, so I'm not in blacklisted section. It's really hard to tell, but it goes to show the whole YouTube thing. It's very confusing and not clear cut. You can do research if you want to, but it's just a confusing platform. And who wants to deal with the confusing platform to begin with that isn't really open about, hey, this is how you make money, without even saying exactly how you make money and what is allowed, what is not, and treats everybody differently. It is confusing compared to Twitch. Imagine putting hours and even days into making a perfect video and it doesn't make any money. Let's hope it's your hobby and not a form of your income. Otherwise, you are screwed because you spend so much time to basically accomplish nothing. Even if you get a ton of views because of the way YouTube system is. What do people resort to? Swifty decided as part of his main income from that same video is to start streaming. And while he talked about YouTube, he said streaming is the main form of income. People start employing Bajira's model of streaming and putting highlights on YouTube. Not really edited. Most of them don't even have thumbnails on. It's just straight up from Twitch onto YouTube, just like throw in, cut, snip, back, upload, here we go, done, into video. Why work and spend the time working on that well-edited video when you could stream instead, and have that be main source of your income and get whatever value out of YouTube with those highlights. And then from there you can build up your audience on YouTube and use basically YouTube as a billboard to promote ads from sponsors. So then you still have your own income, but YouTube is making side money because you basically are not really gaining money from YouTube, but by making videos to advertise for sponsors. It makes sense. And it's actually a pretty good model from a content creator perspective. The effort isn't wasted, and generally it's a win-win situation for the content creator. You're putting enough effort to make the most out of it, and you're not putting more effort to get very little out of it. So, it makes sense. You see Sidu, Vinruki, Sko, and many others have been doing this for some while. But with this model, even something like guides, which used to have content creators go to take their tunes to exotic locations, filming B-roll, and even using a lot of the visual artwork to illustrate their guides and help people understand what they're talking about, is basically going by the way of the dodo bird. Those videos still have content, and it's not completely chiseled out content, but it is not watered down content. It's informative, but the editing that goes to it, on average, is fairly lower quality of editing in previous content that people did a couple of years ago. So it's still good content, it's just not quite sharpened out, not chiseled out, not quite perfect. But is there a lack of WoW content? And I would say no. There's actually still plenty of World of Warcraft content out there. It's just of different variety, and it's really transforming into something new.
Oh, was that a giant whale?
Yeah.
No, it was a fish. Giant.
How the fuck have you not seen it? Yeah.
Wait, was that Nessie? Gary Vats? I knew she was real.
Man, I knew she was real as well.
She's just looking for 350.
Nah, she's actually looking for 33.
Oh.
Swear to God, Gary, swear to God.
What?
I'm not Scottish. I'm not Scottish.
Nah, that's how bad his accent is. It's pretty much Scottish.
Triggered.
Niall, how does that make you?
There's Kaif, who adopted the Soviet Wama's model of text on screen and banter with friends, while raiding and mostly doing PvE content. I expect more content of such variety in the future.
One on the
He's gonna
chair.
die in a moment as well, isn't he?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
you
sorry,
fucking
don't.
clown.
You're dead now.
Ah, fuck! He threw it back.
Somebody sounds like they're annoyed.
This game is like your mother.
This game is like your mother. It's a shit. What just happened?
Nothing happened.
Then there's Pixel Cat Gamer, a roleplay let's player. I don't really know what to call the content, or that type of, I guess, YouTubers. But there's still a lot more banter with a roleplay-ish theme.
She's gonna drop me! Oh, maybe she's just gonna stand there. Oh, I won! Or Agatha won! Me so strong! You ready to go down, Nickel? Again? For the third time? Wait, why aren't we dueling?
It's her. I'm going after her first.
Oh, jeez, I thought I was dueling you.
Spin tactics! Spin tactics!
What loser? Or Agatha better than you? Yes, you are, Orc Agatha.
They're just trying to make you feel better because you're mentally challenged.
Oh, wait, now they're gonna duel? Oh, it's a level 9 versus a 110.
Wanna
My Nika! Nika! No!
I don't really know what to make of this because it's not the kind of content that I'm really into, but I expect this kind of content to be on a rise because it gets views. Then we have stuff where people will take something that's already popular on YouTube, like for example, hey guys, today I'm playing CSGO and I'm boxing 100 crates, and then apply it to World of Warcraft. Murgle did this already in pretty big detail, unboxing hundreds and hundreds of boxes of various things thanks to PTR, because you can basically copy the item over just to see what you get.
It's Murgle, and today we're going to be doing another opening video. This time we're doing the Nether Shard chests in which you gamble, because when you open them, the rewards are randomly rolled. So what we're going to be doing is popping open 5 at a time, copied over the 5 keys, and we're just going to stand in this corner because all the chests have the same chance, I believe. I don't think they would give one chest. You know, it wouldn't make sense.
And Pillow did the same thing, just to prove how easy it is to read YouTube MMO highlights section a while ago. So, just shows it's kind of profitable. It's mostly social and just formative content that is probably going to be coming out on YouTube when it comes to WoW content. I feel like there's going to be less of the seriousness when it comes to PvP commentary and PvP aspects of the game, or class stuff. I feel like there will still be videos of PvP guides and Legends of the Arena style videos, but when you have, on the other side of the grass, content where somebody can sit and edit for a long time, and then you have the social content that brings in the views, that seems to be that's where most of these guys might go to. To the question of, are there any WoW YouTubers left? I would say there are plenty. But they aren't what you might expect from your traditional World of Warcraft content creators, and their content is a lot different. We will continue to have our Preach and Bellulars updating us on everything new that's coming out in future patches, and we will still have a few of Hansels with montages and Swifties with the commentary and PvP, but the traditional content isn't quite what you would imagine it would end up being. Where did all your favorite WoW YouTubers go? They left because it's not as profitable to make highly edited content with a lot viewer retention rates where the pay isn't even worth the effort. They're probably doing something else so they can just simply pay the bills and live out their lives how they want to. Some of them probably started making different types of content, the stuff that is bringing them the views. Others started streaming on Twitch, where it's profitable since the viewer directly supports the streamer with subscriptions and donations, something ads on YouTube are barely able to do these days. Others have emerged new and bright channels with bright futures, just different type of content you would expect. It's usually highly edited, but it has a very much social spin to it. Friendly, viewer friendly, usually a PG-13-ish vibe, but it's new, and that's good to try new things. It's just YouTubers and WoW's growing community and content creators changing from traditional models towards a new, fresh ideas. I guess is the best way I can put it. But that's just my opinion of what I think is going on in the world when it comes to WoW and YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Would love to hear your comments down below what you think is going on. But that's my take. So if you were asking, what happened to my favorite content creators? I think that's what happened. You guys thought this was a good one? I'll see you guys in the next video.